Dave Portnoy is not a hero, and I'm going to break it down for you better than anyone else on the internet will.
I'm going to fucking make it my life fucking mission to ruin these people.
Some pathetic college kids had a sign up in the Barstool Philadelphia bar this weekend that said, F the Jews. Let me start by saying that sign is obviously hateful. It's obviously extremely stupid. Those kids are obviously idiots. Now that that's out of the way, let's go to Dave Portnoy's reaction to it.
I've been shaking. I've been so fucking mad for the last 2 hours. Like, I instantly got on. This is why the emergency press conference was late, because I was so over the top. It's like, I'm going to fucking make it my life fucking mission to ruin these people. Like, I'm coming to your throat. I'm never ending.
Let me know in the comments if you think Dave is actually mad or if he's just virtue signaling for attention.
Tell me, how do I make this fucking right before I go fucking ape shit? You want to take anti-Semitism classes, you want to do whatever, you make it feel right. I don't need your fucking tears.
And if you thought that was enough attention for Dave Portnoy, then you don't know Dave Portnoy.
I am going to come for your fucking throat unless you give me answers. The two girls at the bar, idiots. This one girl, one of the waitresses, I just told her, like, you're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever talked to. 25 years old, going on fucking 2, you fucking dumb fuck.
First of all, you can spare me the Dave Portnoy moral outrage about anything because Dave Portnoy has no morals. Dave Portnoy supports abortion and said that issue is so important to him that he would vote for Joe Biden because of it.
It makes no sense how anybody thinks it's their right to tell a woman what to do with her body. I just don't get it. To take away the ability to make informed decisions on how they want to live their lives is bananas. I know people will be like, well, no, it's a constitutional issue.
Oh, and he also wanted to throw out the Constitution to save abortion.
At what point do you look at the Constitution and say, hey, this was written by people who had slaves? Maybe not everything is exactly to a T in the Constitution. Like a million years from now, you're going to use a document written in the... It's just nuts. In what world?
Wait for it.
That's why we have to vote for the morons like Biden, who's borderline incompetent, because it's too dangerous to vote Republican.
Dave Portnoy celebrates older men using younger women for sex and personally engages in it himself, in his case as young as age 19 on the record, and sent some of the weirdest sexual text messages you will ever see for a guy who is on TV speculating about politics and telling us what's right and what's wrong. A couple years ago, I was in Nantucket at the same time as Dave Portnoy, and he was trotting around the entire weekend with a girl who had to be no older than 19 or 20 years old. Dave Portnoy is 48 himself. Dave Portnoy forced Barstool to take down a comedy video that was critical of gambling addiction and then angrily lashed out at people who criticized him for having to censor his speech because he was owned by a gambling company. Here's a little clip from the comedy video that self-proclaimed free speech advocate Dave Portnoy just couldn't let stand on his site.
What I'm saying is these casinos give people free drinks and then they become vulnerable and then end up gambling more money than they have. Yeah. And I was a victim of that. And I lost a lot of money.
Portnoy also has terrible political instincts and is way too emotional and reactionary. Here's a clip of him saying that he would consider voting for Democrats after the stock market was down for 2 days following Trump's tariff rollout.
Could you see yourself supporting Democrats?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing about me, which drives me crazy, I vote for Trump. I support him. I was never like some crazy MAGA guy.
I would not want to be in a foxhole with Dave Portnoy.
Did I love that he was on the golf course, you know, when the stock market was tanking? No. If the stock market doesn't show some signs of rebound or rebounding by then, I think people will speak with their vote.
So to put a bow on this, that sign is terrible. Those kids are idiots. But I don't want to hear from Dave Portnoy about how big of an issue anti-Semitism is in America today. I'm already hearing that from every other paid celebrity and mainstream media outlet.
Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Matthews Report. Dave Portnoy has done incredibly well for himself with Barstool, but he's a bad influence on young men, has terrible political instincts, and if I have to see him on Fox News one more time, I'm gonna barf.